Hello and welcome to another video. This video was supposed to be about a GTX 950 GPU PC. You can see this white card here, but it became about something else due to HP's motherboard having no UEFI GPU support. I bought this PC used. It has an HP OEM motherboard that has been case swapped into some really cheap case. This PC had a Sandy Bridge i5 and a GTX 650 Ti, and I thought that this GPU is quite weak while the CPU is actually okay, and it would be easy to just swap in a little more powerful GPU, and this would make a decent budget gaming PC. This PC had already a Kingston SSD installed. I thought that I would save this SSD for something a bit nicer, and I'll instead put a unbranded AliExpress SSD in this PC with a cheap used Seagate HDD. I also had some extra optical drives laying around, and I decided to throw one in this PC. I needed to take the power supply out to mount the optical drive since the case is very small and cramped. Since this motherboard had a mini PCIe slot, I decided to install a Wi-Fi adapter from an old laptop with antennas from the same laptop. I attached the antennas to the plastic front panel. They seemed to work best when mounted there. After that, I installed the GPU itself, and it didn't post at all, and after searching a bit I found many results about this problem. Apparently HP never updated the BIOS for some of its models for UEFI support, so only legacy GPUs work with them. I decided to use a GTX 560 Ti instead, since that was the most powerful legacy GPU that I had at the time, and for this I needed to get a better power supply, so I installed this Corsair 5-20W. I installed this green LED fan as an exhaust fan, and then the 120 gig SSD for Windows installation and 300 gig HDD for Steam game storage. After that, some cable management and installing Windows and the games. It's time to see what this GTX 560 Ti can do in modern games. This is how the case looks outside when the PC is turned on. It has one green, one blue and one red light, so it kinda has RGB, right? Kingdom Come Deliverance needs to be set at absolute lowest settings to run on this PC, and it's still not really an enjoyable experience in my opinion. So that's a title that is a bit too much for this old hardware. Fortnite at 1080p low settings stays mostly above 60 FPS with this hardware. I'd call this well playable. And Fall Guys with 1080p medium settings has no problem staying at the locked 60 FPS.